Hello viewers and welcome to TE's Extravagant Food Extravaganza. I'm TE, surprisingly, and down here we have a chopping board. Chopping boards are very useful when you're doing cooking. For example, you can place objects like this partial piece of swede on the chopping board. Very helpful, as you can see. Next up we have a zucchini. It's quite long and green. Of course not many people will be able to know that, but I do, as clearly I'm very good at cooking. Next up we have a parsnip. It goes on the board too. I didn't mean to put these things here in this specific pattern, but unfortunately human brains do indeed have pattern recognition. Other things that go on the board include this butternut squash, as well as things like the sweet potato. Now, I can't do much with these vegetables with just my bare hands. Of course I can pick them up, give them a stroke, maybe a pat on the head, you never know. However, for cooking, we'll use implements like this knife. Now, things like this knife are quite dangerous, so please be careful with them. We also have things like this. Now, I don't know the proper name for this implement, however it is very useful in chopping. This will be used with the sweet potato. Some people may be content with only vegetables for their meal. However, me, as someone with quite an appetite, I'm also a fan of meat. Now, I have this pan. What could go in here? I have no idea. First, before we include any meat, we need to use this thing. I don't know what it is. It's liquid. How about you identify it for me, because I'm not much of a chef. I will pop open the lid, and in the liquid goes. Here we go, nice and slow. Look at it pool. How impressive. Do you guys think I could be Gordon Ramsay? I don't know. Maybe I'll go give him a call. However, of course, I'm not just cooking a pan with this liquid in it. I'm including things like these sausages. My goodness, do they look succulent and tasty. I am very excited. Previously, I showed you a yellow pan. It was quite interesting, but this time I have something better. I have a silver tray. It's quite large, and I can put both my hands in it. Now, I'm not a world-renowned chef, so I don't know precisely what it's used for, but I do have this Dutch peanut oil that may be a crucial and critical implement for using this tray. Here, I will gently pour some. Look at that, a lovely pool. Now, I'll use my very nice hand, of course. I washed my hands, so I will now be spreading all this lovely oil over the tray in a very hygienic fashion. This oil will be used with another implement to create something tasty. I wonder what it could be. Most people, when they cook, they eat things that are cooked. Surprise, surprise. Now this does not look cooked to me, so this is why we have this stove to assist us. I'm going to turn it on in this very wonderful fashion. It's very interesting, of course. And boop. Opening up the door, this goes inside. Whee! I intended to take you on another wonderful documentary outdoors. However, unfortunately for me, and also for you as the viewer, it is a little bit dark. This is all that really remains of the sky, and I did see a weirdly suspicious light in the background. Hopefully, I can find something illuminated for you soon. With the help of these very conveniently placed lamp poles, which are quite bright, you may well be able to see a tree silhouetted on the left side of the screen. Of course, this can't be confirmed, at least not from my perspective, so please let me know if you can see it or not. Otherwise, these lamps are very cool. Look at them. They have light. They are projecting light into the environment. Of course, anything that is trying to sleep near them may have a hard time. Me, however, in the darkness, will not have such an issue. It may not show up as well due to the primitive nature of the recording technology that I'm currently holding. However, these lights are quite illuminative. The field that is surrounding them is quite bright. There's also a very suspicious light in the background. Please let me know what you think. Unfortunately, today's documentary may have to be cut short. It is quite dark. Now, human beings are primarily sight-dependent creatures, so the absence of light is quite problematic. Of course, one could ask, why did you go out so late? Where has the light gone? Of course I could be blamed for this, however I believe the blame lies solely with the sun, as it has taken a snooze a little earlier. I believe to have been spotted by a pair of eyes. Oh dear.